Good afternoon. So, most of my songs up to this point have been about pushing away the monotony and the malaise of quarantine. However, today is something a little different. I've been thinking about funerals recently and how difficult they are in the best of times, and how alone we feel during quarantine, and how much more alone we feel when we lose someone, and how those two things are very likely compounding each other. I can't even imagine how alone it must feel to lose someone during this time of quarantine. And wakes and funerals and people coming over to the house after the service and graveside memorials and all these things that we can't do right now, and because we can't meet and we can't have big social gatherings, are part of the important grieving process. And it helps to have the community and your family come together and tell you that you are not the only one who has lost this person, and just because you have lost that person, you are not completely alone. So when you already are starting the process by feeling alone because of quarantine, and then your community can't come together and tell you that, in fact, losing this person doesn't make you completely alone, I would imagine that these days losing someone does feel harder in the loss. And there's not a lot that I can do about that because I can't make funerals or gatherings happen. But I can dedicate today's song break to a song that I think is very funeral appropriate and can help with the grieving process, and even for those not in grief, can help remind you that even though people aren't here with you, we are out there and we hear you and we see you, and you are not as alone as you feel. So today's choice is You Walk With Me from the full Monty. And I hope you enjoy. Is this the wind over my shoulder? Is it the wind that I hear gently whispering? Are you alone there in the valley? No, not alone, for you walk with me. Is it the wind there over my shoulder? Is it your voice calling quietly over the hilltop, down in the valley? Never alone, for you walk with me. When evening falls and the air gets colder, when shadows cover the road I am following, will I be alone there in the darkness? No, not alone, not alone, and I'll never be. Never alone, you're walking with me. Is it the wind there over my shoulder? Is it your voice calling quietly over the hilltop, down in the valley? Never alone, for you walk with me over the hilltop, down in the valley. Never alone. for you walk with me. Never alone, for you walk with me. So hang in there, everybody. And whether you're just dealing with regular quarantine or whether you have lost somebody in these hard times, I really hope that you know that it's not just words. There are other people out here for you, and you are not going through this alone. Have a good day.